Hello everybody, welcome back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Pitter Patter Pop. So today we're going to be talking about voiced Joseph Joestar. He just came out, just dropped with voiced Caesar. He's already gone because that was like the quickest limited banner of all time. But personally, I think he's pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews on both. Some people think they're good, some people think they're terrible. So let's just kind of talk about what Joseph does here. If you look down on his skill, you see my little stars popping out of it right now. That pattern is a pattern that he transforms into his allies tile. And then after he does that, he pops the biggest combo of theirs that you have. So, like, it's hard to explain. Maybe we should just try and do it in action here and show you what it's like. We'll do this. We'll fight Wamu, sure. He's no risotto, and by any means, he's not risotto. But I think he's really good. And I think Caesar is pretty good too. But I think their biggest issue is that risotto kind of nullifies their goodness. I can't think of another way to say it. Like, their abilities are really good, but risotto is so good that it kind of defeats the purpose. So, like, this is what he does on his face when he's got nothing. Not that impressive, right? He only does about, that was like 1,000 damage. That was pretty much nothing. But he's really fast, so his skill is already back. Now let's charge up Giorno with Giorno's skill. And then now let's do it. $540,000, and Giorno's back. Need more Giornos. Drop, Giorno, drop, drop. Another 135, so that did about 700,000. I mean, it's pretty decent. Again, it's not risotto dropping a fat million, but it's pretty close. It would be even bigger if Giorno was a bonus unit. That's sort of a downside of it, is that he's not. It works with Caesar, but I'll show you why I prefer Giorno to Caesar once we get in here. Crap. I'm not going to get very many charged Giornos on this one, so it's not going to do as much damage. Giorno's back again. 427,000. Come on, Giornos. Give me Giornos. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are they? Where's all the Giornos? Why? There we go. Giornos. So that did a total of 800,000 right there. And I won't say I don't think this works well with Caesar, because I think it can. But Caesar is a lot harder to make those big after skill combos with compared to someone like Giorno. Or Jonathan, or whoever. You know, whoever you want it to be. It could be anybody. Because Caesar just doesn't charge, or doesn't make that many tiles. Now, the advantage to Caesar is that all of his tiles are charged, unlike Giorno. So with Giorno, you have to kind of make the combo yourself in advance so that you're ready to go. That did 550. Pretty good. Can I get some more Giornos? Oh, Yukako, that's not what I wanted, but... Can I get one more Giorno? Yeah. Yukako messed me up. Now, of course, obviously the downside with any strong character not named Risotto or Part 4 Giorno is that they can't do the stand-up time cycle. You have to actually play outside of stand-up time, which is the, of course, Achilles heel of this combo, I guess you want to say. But 2.6 million with only one bonus unit. Not too bad. Nowhere near Risotto levels of broken, but... Let's go ahead and try him with Caesar. And I'll show you what I mean about the after stand-up time being kind of scary, whereas with Giorno, I feel like you can still kind of consistently get the what do you call it? We're even going to give Caesar his skill here. I think you can consistently still get the at least close to a 4x4 after the fact. But with Caesar, it's kind of hard just because Caesar doesn't make that many tiles. Oh my god, Wamu. Just let me go. Just let me play. Thank you. I do think criticisms of Caesar's cooldown are a little overblown. I don't think his cooldown is really that big of a deal. See a lot of people saying that it like destroys the character and he's no good because of his cooldown sucks, and I think that's kind of crazy. Pop the bubble, please. Thank you. So let's see how much this does. 757. And a 3x3. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. So that was about a mil. But now, here's where it falls. Because, I mean, Risotto does about the same. Actually, I think Risotto does a little bit less in stand-up time in this one. But again, now we have to play, and we can't just loop our skills infinitely. And when you can't loop your skills infinitely, you don't get to do the stand-up time jump, which conserves so much clock time. Or if you can do it with these guys, I don't know how. I guess I shouldn't say that you can't, because I don't know. Maybe someone has found out a way to do it properly with this duo. I certainly have not. Come on. These bubbles won't move. Move. $800,000. Didn't get Caesar's skill out of it, though. Yikes. That's unfortunate. That's also surprising. Still did about $1 million. We're going to go ahead and do this. $244. Come on. Get stand-up time already. Don't take my Caesars. Take my damn Caesars. Alright, Joseph, let's see what you do here. 753. And what is this gonna be like? 80? 222, okay. Well, you know. The unfortunate downside to Joseph in general is that he doesn't charge that much skill gauge for his ally. A big thing when he came out, just because of how fast he was, I thought he would be great at doing that, but he's really not so great at it. What he's great at is dropping those giant hits right at the end. You know, he's doing 800,000 with his skill because of Caesar and the stand-up time modifier. It's a lot of damage. Now, he's a bonus unit in that, and so is Caesar, so you're never going to be hitting, you know, 800,000 in regular stuff. But he still does okay. Let's go to... who can we fight? Let's just get a... Yeah, let's just get a showing of non-boosted damage, because I think that's important. You don't want to look at someone... Even, like, voiced Bruno was good with the boost. So let's look at someone without the boost. Now with Giorno, we got to try to keep as many Giornos as we can, because we want to make sure that we can boost him up later. Oh, shit. No, stop. No, stop. Ah, all my Giornos are gone. All my Giornos are gone. Only 4 charges, that's kind of gonna suck. 234,000, not terrible. So yeah, Risotto is the king, and if Part 4 Jotaro is anything to go by, he will be for some time. That's just kind of the way it works. But if you don't have Risotto, I think Joseph is very good. I'd say he's one of the better characters in the game. Caesar, I think, is a little bit worse than Joseph. Not a ton worse, but I think Joseph is just more adaptable. I think he works pretty well with basically any character that can do tile changing. Let's try somebody else. Screw it, let's try Jonathan. Let's try... We got 1 heart. Let's go to this and bring Jonathan. How about that? Because Jonathan is a boost as well. Now remember, Jonathan doesn't charge any of his own tiles, so this will be interesting. I want to see exactly how much he's going to do with a boost character, but with no charge tiles. There's no way to charge any on the board here. Part of me wishes Joseph did charge tiles, but then I don't know, maybe he would even be too good if he did that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't balance. I just talk about it. Alright, so we want to get as many of them outside as we can, so that Jonathan makes the biggest combo that he possibly can. $359, is that what that was? And that was a lot of tiles on the board, so you can see how important it is that there be charge tiles on the board to really rack up the big numbers with Joseph. It's hard when you look at everything through the lens of Risotto, right? Because Risotto's out here doing 30 million stand-up time, or 30 million score attacks, etc. And so it's gonna make people kind of skewed toward basically everybody else for a while. That's just the way it is. That's the way it was with Part 4 Jotaro also, where every time someone came out, they were meh or not very good, or nobody really thought that they were anything, just because Part 4 Jotaro did so much, and Risotto is kind of in that same place now, where Risotto just does so much that even if your unit is good, or is solid, or certainly isn't bad, there's just not that much fanfare to them, and that's where I feel like these guys are. I feel like if they came out prior to Risotto, they would be, I don't want to say better, because I don't think they're bad, but they would be a lot more well received. I think they'd be more interesting. And one reason that I like Joseph in particular is that he's just fun to play. Caesar I'm not huge on, but Joseph is just fun to play, to drop these big hits with someone like Giorno, who I also really like, and then you... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Stand-up time always psychs me out. You drop those big hits with somebody like Giorno, and then you can go around and turn around, use their skill again right away in stand-up time right after Joseph pops the nuke. It's just fun to do. And it does good damage. I mean, like you saw, we got 4 million or something. But it doesn't really matter because Risotto is broken. So yeah, I can't think of a nicer way to put it. That's my final review. These are really good characters, but Risotto is stupid, and so it really doesn't really matter that much. If you have Risotto, you don't really need to go for them at all. In my opinion, Joseph is... What? Oh, okay. In my opinion, Joseph is the most fun I've had in this game, I think, is big combos with him. I can't wait to try him out with more characters that come out, because Joseph is another character that the more, like, busted tile changers that come out, like, let's say we get someone like Gold Experience Requiem or something, or King Crimson, and what they do is they change a bunch of tiles to charge tiles of themselves, and then you have Joseph, he's going to do crazy damage with them. So Joseph is, I don't want to say future-proof, but he's well built to go into the future just because of his support-ish aspect, I guess. The more busted offensive tile changers that we get, the better and better Joseph is going to get too. So if you pulled for him, congratulations if you got him. If you didn't get him, it's not the end of the world if you have Risotto. So that's about all I got. I will see you guys next time. Bye.